Okay. Hi, Ms. Hernandez. My name is Moki, and I am the occupational therapy student that's going to be working with you today. Um, is that what you prefer to be called, or?
I'd rather you prefer me by my first name,
Okay.
Cookie.
Okay, Cookie. I like that. So Cookie, your doctor referred you to us for some occupational therapy.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to do an assessment. Do you know what occupational therapy does?
I kinda, but I'm not too sure. I think I've had the service before, but I'm not sure. I don't know if it was PT, OT. It was one of the therapies.
Okay. So what occupational therapists do is we look at, let's say we look at like what you like to do, things that are important to you that you do throughout your day, and we help you get back to that. We help you to be as independent as possible for whatever is going on. And I know that you're seeing a doctor. I believe it said for Guillain-Barré.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you some questions.
Okay.
We're going to be using this. It's called the Canadian Occupational Performance Measure.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to be looking at a lot of things that you do on a daily basis, and we're going to sort of rate them. We're going to kind of figure out what's important to you, and then this is going to help us determine sort of where our what direction our therapy goes. Okay. So what can you tell me, what's a typical, or well, tell me a little bit about yourself.
I was a normal 50-year-old woman.
Okay.
I was going to work, and one day I thought I had the flu, and I ended up being rushed to the emergency room, and I had Guillain-Barré. I was in ICU for a couple of months, and slowly but surely I've been being able to walk, but just not as how I used to walk before.
Okay.
I used to be able to run, do my aerobics, my water aerobics, but because of I have so much less strength, I'm unable to do any of that right now, but I'm able to stand up, and that's pretty much about it. I still have problems with walking.
So tell me a little bit about like where you live, and like,
Okay.
I mean, is it with
I
your
live
family?
with my daughter and her 2 kids.
Okay.
My daughter works from 8 to 5, and my grandchildren get home at 4 from school. And so before I would have snacks ready for them, and I've been unable to do that due to this illness.
Okay.
So that's pretty much it.
Okay. So now that I know a little bit about you,
Okay.
by the way, I'm going to be writing some stuff down, so don't worry, I'm still paying attention and listening to everything you're saying, okay? So a couple of things I've been able to put down, but we'll just take this a little, step by step. So this first section is about self-care. So can you tell me a little bit about, as far as like, when you wake up and getting dressed and bathing, how's that going?
As far as showering, I can shower myself, but just like shampooing, I just have so much weakness, and so I'm having a hard time with shampooing my hair, lathering my body, just because by the time I get to lathering my body, I'm just exhausted with shampooing my hair.
Okay. And I know you said, you used to run, you used to walk, be able to walk and do your water aerobics and stand up. Is there anything else as far as like your getting in and out of bed and all that kind of stuff?
Well, my daughter helps me get out of bed, and that would be something that I would like for her not to have to help me, because she has to take care of her own 2 kids, trying to get them ready for school. So lately I've been having to depend on her, and I need to become more independent. I need to be able to get out of bed on my own, get to the bathroom on my own.
Okay. Now, as far as like, I know, like who does the shopping at your house? Do you prepare meals or anything like that?
Before I would prepare meals, but because of my shortness of breath, my weakness, I'm just tired all the time. My doctor has indicated that I'm depressed, so now he has me on medication. But for the most part, my daughter's been doing all the shopping, the cooking, but now my grandchildren suffer because they get off of school and they don't have any snacks prepared.
Okay. Now, since we're going to move on from that section to this is called productivity.
Okay.
So now, I know you said you're 50.
Mm-hmm.
Are you working still, or?
No, I don't work because I just am too tired to work.
Okay.
So I'm trying to apply for disability.
Okay. I know you said that you did, you used to prepare the meals and snacks for your, is it your nieces?
My grandchildren.
Your grandchildren, oh, that's right, I'm sorry. Your, when they got home from school, did you also do the laundry
I
and stuff
did,
like that,
no, because I worked, but now, I did my own laundry and they would do their own laundry, but I would prepare meals in the evening for my daughter and my grandchildren. But, now I just catch myself eating TV dinners.
Oh, okay.
And I, just from eating and not exercising, I've gained 20 pounds. And so that's something that I told my doctor that I need help with.
Okay. Now,
do you know if there's any diet medication I could take?
Well, that might be something you might want to talk to your doctor about. But we can work on maybe some meal preparation, stuff like that.
Okay.
As far as your grandkids go, did you help with the homework, or did you spend time with them, and like what sort of things did you do?
We normally just help with homework in the evenings.
Okay.
And after school, we would go to the playground. But lately I haven't been able, or even been motivated to get out of the house.
Because you're tired?
Because I'm tired, I'm depressed.
Okay. So, were there any other hobbies that you had outside of?
Other than water aerobics,
Okay.
I used to love dancing, but I
Okay.
can't even go dancing anymore. Who's gonna wanna dance with somebody that don't have any strength to even move around the dance floor?
Okay. All right. So, I've written some things down. So I know that you said that you would like to be more independent as far as like I know your daughter helps you get out of bed. I know you're a little tired. Out of these right here, which one of these would be most important?
What's more important
Or is there a couple of things that
would be getting out of bed independently
Okay.
and getting to the bathroom independently.
And as far as I know you said you used to get snacks ready for the kids and used to take them to the playground. Are both of those things important, or is
They're
there
both
one that's
important,
most
but what's more important to me is maybe cooking dinner again.
Cooking dinner again? We could actually probably tie that into like maybe some meal planning, because I know you said that you've since the medication and you'd be eating the TV dinners and not being active. We can put that in there, okay?
You're awesome.
And then as far as your leisure, I know it may take some time, but you said dancing, water aerobics, you were pretty active, so.
Yes.
Is that what you would?
I would say probably my water, exercising just in general.
Exercising in general?
Getting back to my exercising routine.
Okay, so I got a lot of good information here,
Okay.
and so I will use this, and this will sort of, this will give us a direction.
Okay.
And then what we'll do is we'll be able to do like a score for you, sort of before we start, and then a score for you afterwards. So this therapy that we're doing, this occupational therapy, is going to be in a relationship between the two of us. So, feel free to, if things change, if your priorities change or something pops up, I want you to be able to tell me, because all this is, we can change this as we're working through the therapy, okay? Did you have any other questions for me?
No, I'm just looking forward to working with you.
Okay.
Hopefully these services will benefit me.
I hope so too.
Okay,
All right.
thank you.
Thanks.